It's like, no matter how many times you try to say, I stand up for rape and sexual assault survivors. I know rape and sexual assault survivors. I've spoken with them. I've listened to their testimonies. They told me that these bitches are lying. That's what they said. That's not me being mean. They told me in those words, these bitches are lying. So when I have somebody come to me and say, LB, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to do more research. You're standing up for Bill Cosby. You're standing up for rapists and sexual assault. Like, that shit is unbelievable to me. It is completely unfucking fathomable, if I'm saying that correctly, that people are so dense. You're so dense. You can't see the forest for the trees. Is that the correct saying? Like, you just can't see what the fuck is right in front of everybody. It's scary. This is a fucked up time to live, because they've effectively made it so that if you stand up for what's right, if you stand up for somebody being falsely accused, if you stand up for truth and justice, you're vilified. You're vilified. They turn you into the bad guy and say that you're standing up, or you're a rape apologist, or you're standing up for people that do these things. No, I'm not standing up for people that rape and sexually assault people. I'm standing up for justice. I'm standing up for people that get falsely accused of that. And to think that people actually, that's the coldest part of this whole story. They actually made the majority, or I ain't even gonna say the majority. I'm gonna stop saying the black community. I keep saying, though, the black community. I mean, they turned mostly everybody. Black, white, Mexican, mostly everybody just believes the hype. They just believe what is repeated through power of assertion or proof by assertion. When you just repeat something over and over and over again, the people just start to believe it as fact, because it's been stated over and over again that nobody questions it anymore. Nobody questions it. But they actually made people believe that a black man in the 60s, 70s, 80s, any fucking time, got away with raping 60 or 50 plus white women. In that whole span of time, for all those years. In 2 points. Number one, we're just now finding out about it. And number two, supposedly Hollywood has known all about it, but they just didn't say anything. It was a quiet, kept secret that Bill Cosby was drugging and raping women, right? Get the fuck out of here. That's the coldest part of the whole story to me, is that they actually made people believe it. And they don't even have to fight with us. They don't have to argue with us about it. They send the people to do that for them. Just like they hire private security guards, like they did at Standing Rock. Just like they hire police officers to go into these neighborhoods and to fight and to be against the people. They're standing up for the corporations. They're standing up for the bottom line, and they're putting people against people. That's who we're fighting against. We're not fighting against a certain person or a certain group of people. We're fighting against ourselves. We're literally fighting ourselves with ideas. It's so fucking crazy. It's so amazing. I get the same people saying the same things to me all the time. Well, he admitted to raping and drugging women. He admitted it. Again, he never admitted that. Stop listening to mainstream news. He admitted to giving them pills. That's it. He didn't admit to drugging them. Giving them pills is not the same as drugging. Drugging insinuates taking the women took the pills unknowingly. Like they drunk something and the pills were mixed in a drink. By the way, Quaaludes are big white pills that don't go in drinks like that. You have to swallow them willingly. They're not date rape drugs, and they were never used for date rape. At least that's not what their intentional purpose was for. People took Quaaludes like people take Mollies or ecstasy pills or drink alcohol. It was a party drug. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole situation is just so weird. It's scary. It's weird. It's fucked up. It's quite unbelievable that somebody could actually, in their right mind, and call themselves an intellect or call themselves a reasonable, logical person, they would actually entertain the idea that here in America with 3Ks, a black man could get away with raping all of those white women. And nobody said a word. You mean to tell me that Hollywood just kept it a quiet, kept secret? For what? What would be the purpose of that? They were protecting Bill Cosby? Why? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Out of everything that we've endured and had to deal with in this country as black people, you tell me why in the fuck would they protect that when that would be the biggest story ever in life? Or back in the 60s and 70s, it just would have been like, yeah, another black man down. You know, to them, it's no sweat off their brow. But after all these years, you mean to tell me we're just now finding out about it? Crazy that somebody could actually believe that. I have a harder time. Man, saying that Bill Cosby raped all those white women is the equivalent of saying a baby that can't walk committed murder. Like a baby. I mean like a baby, like a 8-month-old that cannot walk. You're telling me they murdered somebody. Even on accident, that would be hard to believe. Even if you said, no, the baby killed him by accident. He was just holding a knife and he just accidentally At 7-8 months, like, I don't think that a baby has that much fucking arm strength in the world to actually carry out murder. Yeah, baby can stab you. Yeah, sure. Maybe stab you. But I don't think that they can swing the knife with enough force to cause death. I'm not saying that it can't happen. Just like I'm not saying that a black man can't, I'm not saying that he couldn't have gotten away with raping a bunch of white women. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying that it's highly unlikely and improbable. Like beyond thought. Like I just can't process that thought because it's so beyond the scope of reality. But for whatever reason, they actually made people believe it. And now we're here. Now here we are to the point where most of the country or the world or whatever believes that Bill Cosby actually committed these acts. Even though they have no evidence, even though all of these women were fucking bullshitting. And they've been caught up bullshitting, lying. And no matter how many times you scream this to the public, no matter how many times I make a video or I make a post and I explain this and I explain that and I give you facts here and I give you evidence there and I give you testimony there and I give you references here, it does not matter. People's minds are made up about it. I mean, there are a few people out there that still want to learn the truth. I was able to at least reach one person on my Instagram that I know. They left a comment like, you know what? I never thought of it like that. You know, you kind of changed my mind. You know, this is fucked up. One person. But the majority of people have already made up their minds and are not trying to hear anything else. Bill Cosby is a rapist demon that should be slandered and dragged through the mud. And anybody who sticks up for him, family, friends, support, anybody who stands up for Bill Cosby is automatically the same thing, or a rape apologist. And that couldn't be further from the truth. That couldn't be further from the truth. They say, well, only a small percentage of women actually lie when they bring up these rape and sexual assault cases. I don't believe those numbers. I don't know where those numbers came from. I don't believe it at all. Because where I come from, I hear about women lying all the fucking time. My play brother just got locked up off of a woman lying. Literally on the same day I found out Bill Cosby got sentenced. On the same day he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years, I found out my bro has been in jail off of a lie. So do I have a personal stake in this? Yes. The Cosby case? Yes, because it's so much more than just Bill Cosby, and that's where you're fucked up. This is so much more than just Bill Cosby. This is about every black man and woman in America. This is about the black community as a whole. This is about a man's legacy, his life, his family, his well-being. This is about the black legacy of success and education and perseverance. This is about our justice system. You know what I'm saying? Our courts and how we operate. What's appropriate in a courtroom and what's not appropriate. You know, what's considered, you know what I'm saying? This is about our democracy, people. It just kills me that like in my progressive circles, it just kills me that we could believe so many things, and not even in my progressive circles, just people in general. We could believe so many crazy, outlandish things, so many conspiracies out there. But for whatever reason, when it comes to Bill Cosby being innocent and maybe this was just all a setup, that's where people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, man. Listen to yourself. You think Bill Cosby was set up? Woo, look at this guy. Conspiracy. Woo. That's too hard to believe? That part's too hard to believe? Oh, is it a black man in America can get railroaded in the justice system? That you just can't get with, huh? And to be honest, that tells me a lot more about our state, or about, you know, how society is right now. That says so much. It says that white supremacy is alive, kicking, and it's going to be a doozy. Like, when you can turn the black community against the black community and make the black community turn against their own leaders and you know, people of high esteem, like the best of our community, the people of, you know, high standards and high morals, you know what I'm saying? Like our Bill Cosbys of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you could turn the people against somebody such as Bill Cosby, who was known for education, was known for, you know, was known for helping, you know, change the narrative and change the perception of black people here in America, of the black family, of what it means to be black. If you could turn the people against him, you throw a sexual deviant, a rape, sexual, whatever kind of label on him, and you could turn the people against him? What can't they do, people? You tell me, what can't they do at this point? Propaganda is real. They literally tell you what to think and how to think. They tell you what to hate and who to hate. They tell you what to love, who to love, what to buy, and who to buy. It's amazing. It's just fucking amazing. Sorry, I had to just go on a rant there. I was kind of talking to myself in the car and I just hit the record button. Like, this needs to go out to the world. Yes, I talked to myself and I answered back. Am I crazy? I don't think so. I think that I'm pretty healthy, actually. I think that's a healthy thing to do. You know? Nobody's going to listen to you like you. People. Remember to love. Remember, keep spreading that peace. Keep spreading that enlightenment. You can catch me on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, obviously, BitChute. Got music uploaded on SoundCloud. I'm always uploading new music. I'm hoping you guys are well. If not, I hope you guys do better. We all have to continue to do better. Keep progressing. Keep fighting. And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? You be good. And keep thinking before they make that shit illegal too.